my name's Olivia. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Makeup Fun with Olivia, and welcome to my February favorites. I have 9 products to share with you and 1 fail. So let's get started. The very first one is this one. No, this is not a cooking channel, but you would think so by my first favorite. So recently I went to a Daiso store with my sister. It's this huge store. It's like a giant Japanese dollar store with a ton of stuff. They have organization stuff, craft stuff, they have makeup. Anyways, they have kitchen stuff. And I found this. And guess where I saw this? I saw this on Amy Miranda's channel, and she really liked it and recommended it. I don't know if it's the exact same. I think it is, but if it's not, it's awfully similar. And what she recommended it for was to use, you know, those mittens or mitts that they have to brush, to rub your brushes onto when you're washing them. Well, that's what she was using this for. And I saw it and I'm like, I'm taking one. I love it. It's awesome. All of this time, you know, me and my snooty attitude, I don't need one of those because I'm such a cheapskate and I don't want to buy stuff that I'm not going to use. I've always been washing my brushes like this, and it works. It works fine. But I will tell you, these little ridges, when you are doing this, when it has your soap on it and you're doing this, so much eyeshadow comes out. I was amazed. And the wonderful thing about this too is that it has little holes. So not only the ridges, I don't know if you can see them, you can do it from the front or the back, but so not only just the ridges, but the water goes through. This is amazing, and it was really cheap, $1. So now Amy lives in the East Coast, and she recommended any Asian store. We out here in California have Daiso and a lot of Asian stores as well, but I hadn't thought to go look for it. I just happened to be at the Daiso store and saw this and loved it. So thumbs up for this one. Thank you, Amy, for suggesting it, because I've been wanting and oogling that. I think it's the Sigma brush, and I'm sure it's great, but it's a little bit pricey. So this is an inexpensive alternative for us cheapskates. The next one is, so this one's a little bit different too. It's from Earth Science, and it's the, I don't know if it's lichen plant or lichen plant herbal scent natural deodorant. And this is what it looks like. So a little bit about my deodorant story, because I have a deodorant story. Now that I'm in my 40s, I'm going through perimenopause and I'm going through a lot of hormonal changes. And so my BO, I know, sorry, gross. I brought this up in my channel before, but so with my BO, I was kind of like smelling myself and going, what's going on? The regular deodorants are not working. So I have tried every single deodorant I could get at Target and at any other drugstore, Walgreens, the 48-hour ones, the ones that you put on the night before, and nothing was working. It was really, I mean, I don't say this, it's just, it was very traumatizing, very stressful to go to work or to be anywhere and feel like you have this body odor and you didn't, it was really affecting me. I felt like I couldn't be close to people. If they got too close to me, they probably noticed that I would move away because I was just so self-conscious. It was really affecting me. Well, recently I saw a YouTube video, and I can't remember because I've just been researching it and have seen so many YouTube videos, but somebody recommended a natural deodorant. And I thought, if these heavy-duty ones are not working for me, how is a natural deodorant one going to work for me? But I thought, you know what? I'm going to try them. And I tried a couple, and some of them didn't work, but this one did. Now, it does not have antiperspirant. It is only a deodorant. But I was honestly flabbergasted that this worked on me when nothing else did. And what this woman was saying, and I can try to look for the YouTube video, although I saw so many, I don't know if I can find it again, But what this woman was saying is that the regular deodorants have so many ingredients that are not good for us, that they're toxins. And so our body is trying to get rid of those toxins through our sweat, right? And we're preventing it from sweating. And so she recommended trying a natural deodorant, and she mentioned that it might take you a year of using that natural deodorant before you got rid of all of those toxins and it wouldn't be stinky anymore. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't want to be stinky now. I can't imagine waiting a year. Well, I didn't have to, as it turns out, because as soon as I started using it, I noticed a difference. So I think I might do a whole video just on this and the ingredients. I don't know. Let me see. I did write some notes, and I know this is going to make this video a little bit longer, but I really wanted to share this with you, just in case there's anybody out there who is having my same issues, and you know, this might work for you. It might not, because we're all so different, but it really did work for me. And they have different scents too, but some of the ingredients are Arnica montana flower extract, which is an astringent, an antiseptic, and anti-inflammatory. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It stimulates circulation, it speeds up skin healing, and eases the pain of inflammation. That's kind of, I jotted down a bunch of, so sorry if it's repetitive, but it's just from my notes. It also has Calendula officinals flower extract, which is a natural anti-inflammatory, also antiseptic, and has a healing agent. It may help regenerate the skin by stimulating the growth of healthy tissues, making it useful in the treatment of burns and acne. Let's see what else. It has lichen extract, which is an antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory. So all of these ingredients. Oh, and then I also looked up a little bit more about lichen. I mean, it's just a fascinating organism. You know, I won't go on and on, but because you can research yourself, or if you want me to do a single video on this alone, I will, and talk a little bit more about it. But I got the herbal scent, and just like any other deodorant, I love it. It works for me. I am no longer so stinky that I'm self-conscious. I really recommend this. Even if you're not super duper stinky and you just want something natural, this really worked for me. I really liked it. Like I said, I can go on and on. Okay, number 3 is an oldie that I bought a while back at Ulta, and it's an eyeshadow by NYX in the color Jaded. That's how blind I am. Jaded. It's one of these, and I thought it was so pretty that I picked it up, and it has a little bow where you open it, and this is what it looks like. I'm actually wearing it. Let me get close to you. It's kind of like an old, I'm rediscovering, I'm trying to be good and not spend so much money on so much makeup, even though I love it, and I'm going to continue buying new stuff. I'm not going to say that I'm not, but I'm trying to be very wise about it. And I'm really trying to go back and shop my own stash, because a lot of things I used a couple of times and then put it away, moved on to the next thing. So this year for me is really about, sure, I can buy a couple of extra things, but I really want to use what I have because it's awesome. I love it. It's like shopping in a store where I love everything because I chose it to buy it, right? Anyway, so this is Jaded, and it's kind of like a duochrome. And a lot of the duochromes, like the brown blue ones, are kind of like more brown. This one's a little bit more tealish blue. So yeah, I'm wearing it right here. I did put a little bit of deep blue here, but it's on my lid, if you can see it. Anyway, so that is that one. Another favorite for this month is from Essence, the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. This was in one of my First Impressions Friday videos where I tried it, and I love this. I really like it. Oops, I dropped it. Here's what the brush looks like. It's very inexpensive. I thought I wasn't going to like the wand because I don't like to have that kind of little ball at the end because I poke myself. So it does have the little ball, but it's not so big that I can't deal with it. And I do like the formula. It's a very nice, I like drier formulas in my mascaras, but this is kind of like right in between where it's not too dry and not too wet. It's just right. And it stays on, it doesn't flake. After 2 coats, I will say, if you try to do a 3rd coat, it's gonna start to get spidery, but I don't normally do 3 coats. I just tried it this one day just to try, but I normally do 2, and this is good for those two coats. It looks good. I use it to work. In fact, I'm wearing it right now. So yeah, this is a good one, very inexpensive, good mascara. The next one is by Honest Beauty. For those of you that are not familiar with it, it's a line of skincare. Oh my God, what is that star's name? I can't remember. I'm gonna kick myself or hit myself in the head when I remember. I'll put it up here. Anyways, it's a female star that we all know, and I can't remember her name, but she started this line, Honest Beauty, and she's co-founder. I think she did it with somebody else. And I ordered, because they were offering, and I think they still might be offering a free trial kit. It was like the cleanser, the moisturizer, the day moisturizer, the night moisturizer. And so it was free, or was it $5? I can't remember if it was $5 for just the shipping and the products were free. Anyways, very inexpensive to try. When I first tried this, the cleanser, I will admit I was not ecstatic about it, because it didn't foam. It's clear. You probably can't see it because it's clear. It's like a clear gel. And so when I first tried that, I thought, oh, what a fail. I do not like this because I like my cleansers to foam up and just feel them all over my face. Well, when I bought my next favorite, that changed. This is my next favorite, and I got it at that Daiso store. It's kind of a silicone-y plastic, but very bendy. It's not, see here? Can you tell that I can bend it? It's very soft and gentle. And so what you do is you put your cleanser on and you hold it on like this. You put your fingers in, you slide your fingers in like this. And so then you use it to kind of gently exfoliate as you're cleansing. And so because I didn't want this to go to waste, and I'm trying to save money, and I thought I have a cleanser, even if I'm not ecstatic about it, I'm going to use it. So I started using it. Oh, and I also read the instructions on this. You're supposed to get a little bit, put a little bit of water and rub it together. I hadn't been doing that. So it does foam up the teensiest, weensiest amount. I won't say it's like a whole lather, because it's not, but it does foam up a little bit more if you follow the instructions, because I was not doing that before. And so then when it foams up just a little bit, I put it on and I use this with it. And my goodness, I am so impressed by this cleanser, because I hadn't noticed, I guess because I wasn't lathering it up, maybe it just wasn't, you know, and I wasn't like adding a little bit, enough water to help it do what it needs to do. Well, I've noticed now that even before I start doing this, it takes off my makeup. Now, usually what I do is I use my Pond's wipes to remove everything. I use my eye makeup remover because I do use waterproof eye makeup. And then I do my regular Clearasil cleanser that I use, that I love, and I've used for many years. Well, this, I don't have to use the Pond's wipes. Much as I love my Pond's wipes, I don't have to. It's kind of like an oil almost, even though I've never used an oil, but from what I hear about oils, it makes your makeup kind of dissolve. That's what this one does. And, you know, it's a very, her line is very earth-friendly, animal-friendly, animals aren't tested, and has natural, healthy ingredients. You know, I'm so like not the best describer for this, but it's a great cleanser. It really is. It makes my makeup dissolve. And then with this, I feel like like the top layer of my skin is being exfoliated, and it just gives me this glow instead of doing that extra step of exfoliating, which, you know, I haven't done actually for a couple of weeks because I'm kind of exfoliating on a daily basis without an extra, you know, I go back and forth between my exfoliators. I do the Paula's Choice. Anyways, this is exfoliating for me. So that's my next favorite, and I love it. And then after I'm done using it, I use my tea tree oil soap that I use for my makeup brushes, and I just kind of rub it on and wash it off, and so it's clean again. So that's my next favorite, or my next two favorites. Those kind of went together. My next favorite is an eyeshadow brush by Wayne Goss, and it is the number 19. This is what it looks like. Now, I already have the number 4, which has been in one of my prior favorites. But because, okay, so I'm trying to build up my Chikuhodo collection of brushes that I love, my Japanese brushes, and getting one per month. So this month I got to the next one. I've gotten all of like the less expensive ones per month, and the next one is a little bit pricier, and it's been a, you know, a rough month. So I decided, you know what, let me get an inexpensive one by Wayne Goss, because I know that right after the Chikuhodo brushes I'm gonna start building my Wayne Goss collection. Anyway, so I decided to get the number 19, and I love it. And I'm not saying that I don't love the 04, because I still do. They're very similar, but I wanted to show them to you together. This is the 04. It's more tapered and more pointy, a little bit slimmer, if you will. Do you see that point? It's perfect for, you know, getting into the corner or into the crease. This one is a little bit, it's still tapered, but it's a little bit more fluffy, a little bit thicker, a little bit more roundy, tapered but roundy, and it is an excellent blender. So once you put whatever you want in here, and then I put my transition color, I blend with this one. And you've heard me say before, and I will say it again, Wayne Goss brushes are so soft, and they pick up product like nobody's business, and I just love them. So thumbs up for the number 19 as well. Now, if you are on a budget like I am, and you're like, Olivia, which one would you recommend I get between these two? I would say it depends. Do you want to use it for your crease more? If you want something that works for your crease, because this one's good at blending too, I would say the 04, but if you want to use it more for blending, I'd say the 19. Love them both. Okay, 2 more to go, and then my fail. So the last 2 are not new products. I've had them for a while as well, and like I said, I've been shopping my stash, and so the next one is by Wet n Wild. It's the I'm His Breezy eyeshadow palette. I love my purples, but the next thing from there, purples and pinks. I love my blues for my eyeshadows, and so I forgot how much I like this. These are beautiful colors. Look at this. It has these 3 mattes in here. It has the deep blue one. The first 3 that I showed you are those 3, but it has this deep blue one with a little bit of sparkle, and then the base color, which is up here, and that's what that one looks like. Look at these. Look at how pretty. They're very pigmented. I mean, Wet n Wild. Now, I will say for Wet n Wild, because I've been shopping my stash, I did try some of the more shimmery ones, and some of those shimmery ones that I used to love a couple of years ago, I can't use anymore because they make my eyes look so crepey now with the shimmer. It's not very mature friendly. And so I have started to kind of, honestly, getting rid of those and just pulling the ones that have more mattes in them, like this one, because I can deal with, and even this shimmery one, or it has the little bit of sparkle, it still works great for me, whereas some of the other ones are not. So anyways, this is a favorite for me this month. I've been using it a lot. I'm his Breezy, and I'm pretty sure these are still available as well. But yeah, don't those look great? Oh my God, love those. Let me see if I can swatch them really quick so you can see them. There you go. And these are great to blend in with, you know, if you wear like a brown in your crease and just use these for a pop of color. They look so pretty on the lid. They won't make you look like you have a black eye. You can just tap it on the corner. If you saw my favorite brushes video, if not, I'll link it down below for you if you're interested. There is the Sonia Kashuk brush that I use for these, like this dark one or even this one, and I just add a little bit of pop here. So I'll do a dark brown, maybe like a light shimmer, and then a pop of blue. It looks so pretty, you guys. So I definitely recommend this one. And my last favorite for the month, I am so chatty this month, aren't I? Is an old cult favorite by Benefit, Rockateur Blush. This has definitely been in one of my prior monthly favorites, but I've been using the heck out of it this month. In fact, I have it on right now. I do have some of the Becca Jaclyn Hill shimmer on top, but the blush is Rockateur. For those of you that are newer to YouTube or just had never heard of this, Benefit Rockateur is a must-have. It goes with all skin types. And so this is, you open it and it has this little plastic container with the brush in it. Let me show it to you. And I do like the brush. A lot of people don't like the brush, but I do. It's kind of tapered, and it's perfect for just getting a little bit and going like this on the apples of your cheeks. It's the best. It's not the softest brush, but it does what it needs to do. It's a very good brush. And here is the blush itself. It's kind of like a rose gold. So, so pretty. Look at that. It's like a pinky, peachy. I hope you can see it. The lighting's not too good. It's getting later in the evening. I had a crazy day today. Weekends are like that for me. And let's see. Can you see that? It's very subtle. This is one of those blushes that you cannot go wrong with it. There are some that are very pigmented and you just have to be so careful, and you have to make sure to blend them out. This one you don't have to be careful with. You just, you know, even right now, I put some more and it's still okay. I mean, you really have to like layer on, I don't know, 10 layers to go forward, but it's a gorgeous rose kind of peachy blend of a blush with a little bit of, I don't want to say shimmer, but maybe it is a shimmer. It's kind of like a sparkliness, maybe. I don't know. Let me see. See? Because it's not a matte blush, and it just gives you that nice glow. And of course, you know, I have to put my Becca shimmer on top of that, but you don't need it. You can just wear the blush by itself. It's beautiful. I highly recommend it if you don't have it already. Okay, so for my fail, I had been wanting to try this deodorant for quite a while by LaVanilla, and it was a fail. It's one of the natural ones. I believe this line is at Sephora, but I got it at Whole Foods. Lately, I have an addiction to Whole Foods. If you haven't seen my Snapchats, or if you have seen my Snapchats, you've seen that I've been visiting Whole Foods and doing hauls on my Snapchat. And so this is with the scent of pure vanilla. I was really excited about this. It smells really nice, really vanilla-y. I will say that it was very moisturizing. The thing about this other one is that it worked really well for me, but it's not necessarily as moisturizing as my Dove one that I used to use, for example. This one is moisturizing, but it didn't work. It really didn't. By the end of the day, I was like, okay, let me go back to this one. So, you know, and this might work great for somebody. It just didn't work for me, and we're all different. So if this works for you, yay, because it is very, very moisturizing and it smells so yummy. It smells like vanilla, and they have different scents, but it just didn't work for me. So bummed, but I'm glad at least I found this one. Anyway, that is it for my monthly favorites and one fail. Let me know what your thoughts are. What is one of your monthly favorites? If you have a monthly favorite this month, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. By the way, welcome to all of my new subscribers. I love all the new comments that I'm seeing. Thank you so much. And if you are a continuing subscriber, welcome back. I should have said this at the beginning, but you know, I was just so excited to jump into the products. Anyway, thank you all for coming back and joining me today, and I hope you're all having a great week. Talk to you later. Bye!